Are you a team leader or a manager struggling with change? Maybe not because you don't like change, but because you see how it affects your employees. You see that your employees are discouraged and they just struggle to get into the new rhythm of things. Or you're an employee who would rather be left alone and not always have to change things because it would be so much easier if you did the same things all the time. Then you finally master things and you can just get on and do your job. Most people hate change. Roughly 80% of people do not like change at all. It disrupts their normal activities. They have to think out of the box to solve things or learn something new. And for some people, it is just not very comfortable. In fact, it is so much more comfortable when you've really mastered something and you really feel that you can do it well. Now, business as usual is so uncommon today. Things change all the time with a new technology, with world crises, with natural disasters. We just have so many changes happening all the time. I mean, I live in Christchurch, so we've gone through an earthquake and things change all the time. We see, and it's just a common factor. We see roads being diverted all the time and street cones, and it's just part of everyday life. Do we like it? No. I don't know anybody who likes it, but that's just part of reality. So if there is so much change, what do we do about it? Well, we can spice it up a little bit so that it isn't so daunting, so that we actually want to embrace it as opposed to let's not go there. And then there's the other thing, that maybe we have some personal issues at home, maybe we broke up with somebody, life just gets in the way. And what do we do about that if we need that extra energy? Because change always requires extra energy. That's just the way it is. We don't have to think when we do things all the time. We have a mastery and it's unconscious. We just do things pretty much unconsciously. If you want to put it to the test, if you're a driver or even if you ride a bike, but yeah, if you're a driver, let's put that example. You get from point A to point B, and very often you get to point B and you don't realize how you actually got there because you were thinking about other things. You weren't really paying attention to the road. Well, hopefully you paid just enough attention not to get yourself into trouble, but I'm sure you did if you made it. That is what working on things that we do normally looks like and how it feels like. You feel like you're in a flow very often because it just naturally evolves. However, when there's a new change, say you're steering into a completely different direction and now you have to do things in a completely new way. You have a new process, a new employee or colleague. Then it's not so easy. You need to make adjustments. You need to adapt to the environment, be it the environment at work, so your colleagues, a new introduction of a new member, maybe a new position that needed to be opened to respond to the new needs of your company. There's always change. Now, I invite you actually to have a look at there's a course that I've just developed to help embrace change and to really spice it up a little to work with your team, be it a team member or ideally a team leader. But I have something about team leaders or teams in general, and that's that the more that you empower employees and the more you feel empowered as an employee, then the better you can work anyways. So whether you're a manager, a team leader, or you're an employee, I believe there's something for you here too. I have a new course online that can help you, and right now it is free to view. Just the first lesson It has so much wonderful stuff in there, from defining a vision and working on a vision together as a team, so that you actually spice it up and see, okay, this change is for good. This change will make a difference, and it will make a difference in my life too. So you embrace change as opposed to resisting it all the time. It's open up right now until the end of the month, May 2018. So it's open until the end of the month, and you get to watch one full lesson. And don't be daunted by it, because it is just 12 minutes. So the watching part, the learning part can be really brief, but it gives you really great tools to take to your team, be it, again, as a team leader or as an employee. So you kind of like step up and take a little bit of a leadership role there. Your own personal leadership starts first. So whether you're leading yourself or leading others, don't get too caught up by it. We need to start by ourselves anyways. So take a moment if you wish, and it's on www.dannyrews.teachable.com. Now, if you haven't seen me before, you probably don't even know how to spell my name. It's DANIRIUS.teachable.com. And have a look. It's a brand new course, and it's called Leading Change Successfully, The Human Factor. Get to it, enjoy it, and hope to see you there. Bye-bye. Have a great day.